Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to the biggest and best breakfast show in Singapore. We are The Big Show, and, well, it's a Monday. That's why we have Rockstar Arms with us, Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning, guys. Here we are again.
There we go.
Good morning,
Good
Natalie.
morning.
How was your weekend?
It was good. We were single parents. Liliana was off in Bangkok playing volleyball, so it was a quiet one for us this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Did you get up to anything adult?
No, I was in bed at 9 o'clock on Saturday night. So.
Okay. That's as adult as it gets, isn't it? It's all all quiet. Let's enjoy the peace.
But that's nice. Nothing like a good night's sleep.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a good night's sleep on a regular basis, I think you're really blessed, because there's some people who just can't get to sleep.
Yeah, that is true.
Which is something maybe we should cover one of these days.
Yeah, we
how
should.
we can help people
Better sleep.
sleep better. Yeah.
But today we're talking about how we can make our lives better and improve our lives. And lots of people nowadays are turning to coaches.
Absolutely. So, people are put off because they think they're going to cost a lot of money, or it's not for them because maybe, especially with sports, they're not an elite athlete. But coaches are definitely for everyone. So, while I'm a qualified coach, I actually have one myself because I don't want to always be planning my own workouts. I just want someone to tell me what to do, and so I can execute it. And I think they're a really good way for people to learn, to educate themselves, to find out what's possible, and they keep you on the hook as well. So, someone to keep you accountable. I think it's great, and also, you don't have to have a face-to-face coach. There's so many great coaches around the world now. So, mine lives in New Zealand. So I think that's really opened it up for more people to access some great minds around the world.
Nice. So you have a coaching session how often for someone like you?
Yeah, so my coach sets my program. I talk to him about once a week, and then we'll WhatsApp, every couple of days. For me, that's enough. And I'll just go and execute. And if I have any questions, I can always pop him a WhatsApp.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it makes all the difference in the world. I see it as an investment
For sure.
Definitely.
for
Right.
Yeah.
your health, right? Because, I mean, without a coach, chances are you're going to
won't be
slack,
doing-
right?
Yes,
Exactly.
for sure.
Yeah, I have a trainer. I pay money and it hurts. That's why I have to go.
Exactly.
And then I hurt in different ways, but it's a
Exactly.
good kind.
Yeah, I just got a text message from my, coach, and he
Yeah.
says, "Okay, we're supposed to do 2 p.m. today, but can you do it at noon?" I'm like, yeah, "Absolutely.
For sure.
I'll be waiting for you."
Oh, that's big talk.
Okay, it's time to work out with Nat right now, exclusively on The Big Show TV. We're going to be doing the Lazy Girl workout.
Can't wait.
All right, up next, Jax. This is Victoria's Secret on Kiss 92.
Okay. All right, guys.
This looks
is-
like
I think-
it's an on-the-floor thing, isn't it?
Correct. So I think that's the whole premise behind it. It's Lazy Girl, because you can do this while you're sitting in bed.
Could we sit in our chairs and do it?
No.
No, unless you probably... Yeah, well, I'd like to see that.
We'll watch you then.
Yeah. The idea being that if you're lying down watching TV, lying in bed, that you can go and do this workout. So we're going to do some side leg raises, a plank, fire hydrants, leg raise, and a bicycle crunch. So we're on the floor for this one. Get your mats out and get ready. And we're doing 45 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. So first round on the side leg raises, we're just going to do one leg, save swapping, and we're going to go 45 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So it's just a nice up and down. We've got our toes flexed as well, so that means pointing towards you, not pointing away. And our bottom leg is bent. So this isn't really a lazy workout. It just means that we don't have to stand up to do it, because it will burn. All right, guys, keep going. When you're doing these leg raises, it doesn't have to be crazy high. You just want to make sure you've got good form. You don't want to be lying on your back. You want to make sure you are on your side and really engaging your glutes and your thighs in this. Keeping that leg nice and engaged. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, let's turn it over. We're going to do our plank. So your choice of whether you want to do high arms or on your elbows, or you can do a combo of both. All right, let's go. We're in that nice, strong position. Hands are under our shoulders. We're sucking in our stomach and we're squeezing our butt. Don't be up like this. Don't be down like that. We want that nice straight line. Stay with me. You've got 20 seconds to go. That's it. Squeeze it, hold it here. You can last. Obviously good for our core. That's it, a few more seconds. Don't give up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, shake it out. Next is the fire hydrant. So that is, we're in a tabletop position and we're going to be putting one leg out for half the time and one leg out for the second half. So just think about, obviously, a dog. That's why it's called a fire hydrant, because they're going to the toilet. So that's it. Again, we want to maintain a nice straight body. We don't want to be going off to the side as we raise our leg. Getting ready to change sides. All right, swap sides over. Hands are under our shoulders still. Good job. That's it. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, let's get back on our backs and we're going to do a leg raise now. So legs are out. 3, 2, 1. Up to you where you want to put your hands. So you can put them beside you or you can put them behind your head. And we're going up and we're not touching the ground. So we're going down low, but not actually tapping the ground. Good job. This is really, really working our core today with the planks with these, and then we've got the bicycle crunches. So it's definitely not lazy. That's it. Stay with me. 5 more seconds to go. Good job. Stay down here because we have those bicycle crunches next. So we're going to be working our obliques, which is our side abs. We've just worked the front ones. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. All right. Stretching that leg out nice and long. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. And we're not going crazy fast. We're thinking about our form, thinking about engaging all those muscles. Good job. Halfway there, guys. Stay with me. Stay strong. Good job. 10 seconds, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Woo. That was not lazy.
Wow.
That's quite something.
That did not look like a lazy girl workout.
Not at all.
It wasn't lazy.
That looked like hard-working girl workout.
I'm tired already,
Just watching.
and I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's hard on your abs.
You know, Nat, when we started this morning, you said even though you are a trainer, a qualified trainer, you have a coach. You have your own coach. How does one go about looking for the right coach, especially if I'm not someone who is professionally or athletically inclined?
Okay, stand by. We're going on air. Stop train.
Stop chain.
No, not after this. Hold on.
Oh, not this.
But we're going on air.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do it on.
Gain City's 10-10 Perfect Sale. Get $100 off every 1,000 spent, plus there are 10,000 $10 vouchers up for grabs. Terms apply. Hurry down to Gain City showroom or visit gaincity.com to grab your free vouchers before it's gone.
Kiss 92 traffic.
The PIE towards Changi, a vehicle broken down at Lorney Road exit. The Lorney Road exit is now closed. Okay, a vehicle broken down at the Lorney Road exit. It is closed. So bear that in mind. You're going to have to take an alternative route if that's your normal route. AYE towards the MCE, an obstacle on the road. This is after Jurong Town Hall entrance. Look out for those two areas, please. Stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning is Rockstar Arms Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning, guys. Feeling fit now after that workout.
Oh, wow. That lazy girl workout.
It looked like your abs were the ones working.
I'm doing that as soon as I get home.
Okay, so Nat, we started out. Now you're a qualified coach, but you have your own coach for your runs that you do. And as a coach, you would know how to pick a coach. But the rest of us who are not athletes or athletes who want to get a coach to make sure that we get this exercise done, how do we do that? What do we look for?
Yeah, and it's such a personalised thing. So whether you're picking a trainer or a coach, referrals are always great. So someone that's already using one that has had success. And then I always say, look at their credentials, look at their experience, and ask questions around how much time can they dedicate to you, what sort of access will you have to them, and you have to feel comfortable with them. And I also think it's really important that maybe they inspire you as well, and they're going to keep you honest. I think they're all the important things to look for, but you have to click with them because otherwise they're not going to get the best out of you.
So when it comes to coaches, like you've got a running coach, I'm assuming, do we need to look for someone who does nutrition as well, or, a dietitian?
Yeah, it depends what your goals are. So, one coach generally doesn't fit all. So if your goal is to lose weight, then maybe you do need a nutritionist or a dietitian as a priority, and then put some exercise with that. But exercise might come second as a thing you're going to dedicate time and money to. So really look at what your goals are and have a coach that's aligned to those goals and can support you in those goals is definitely key.
Okay.
Can you recommend a coach for FD?
Do you want one,
Yeah,
FD?
I can recommend a really good one, but he has to go to the coach. That's the problem.
No. See, the thing is, there was one guy I remember from years ago, and within 2 weeks he discovered something. I can't work out in the same place for 2 weeks.
Oh, I have someone for you.
I get bored.
Huh?
Okay.
I get bored with the environment.
So he needs a different environment, like outdoors, a playground, under.
And he discovered this in 2 weeks.
So difficult. It's like a difficult girlfriend. FD.
High maintenance.
Actually, he did call me a difficult child.
It's like the whole point is to get you in shape,
He
to
called
get you
you
stronger,
a difficult child.
and you are bored of the environment after 2 weeks.
But
how difficult is that?
I had a coach like that, and he brought me around to all sorts of different places. I enjoyed it.
No,
they
your
come to
coach-
you, they go to the pool, they go to the
he's saying
playground.
he's bored.
I know, so that's what my coach did, was take me to
Take you to
different
different
places.
But
so
you're a
that I
girl,
wouldn't
it's
get bored.
okay. You're a
Right.
guy, bro.
What's wrong with girl or guy?
It shouldn't be so difficult.
There should be no
It
difference.
should be easier.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry, I keep on saying he's more woman than man. FD, sometimes. you know?
Might not be a bad thing.
I think I just insulted all the women who are tuning in.
Yeah,
I'm
reckon.
sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks.
My God.
Yes.
We got more workouts with Natalie coming up on the Big Show TV.
Okay, set number 2. It is 8:16.
Kiss 92 time check brought to you by.
I'm not saying a word.
No insults here.
No. What did I just say? Okay, here we go. Set number 2.
All right, guys. All girls.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
However you identify.
Exactly. You can be half today, whatever you want to be. So we are going to start with those side leg raises, but we're doing the opposite side this time. Remembering, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, we've got our toes pointed towards us, not away. So we really want to make sure our muscles are engaged by doing that. That's it. And just a nice steady pace. This is like old time aerobics. This exercise is not diet. It's still fantastic for us. Good job. Just keep that moving. Keep that body nice and straight. A few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, we're going to flip it over and you've got that plank. So just shake everything out, getting ready. All right, 3, 2, 1. This time I'm going on my elbows, and we're going to, for anyone that's feeling extra energized today, let's do a couple of plank rows in between. So that means we're on our toes and we're going forward over our hands. Otherwise, just hold it in the normal plank position. That's absolutely fine. If you didn't make it for the 45 seconds last time, then really focus on trying to last this time. Otherwise, if you're really feeling energetic, join me in those rows. That's it. A few more seconds here. Good job. Okay, the fire hydrants. We're in that nice tabletop position. Hands under our shoulders, getting ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you have tight hips, this one, you're not going to be able to, you can see I can't get my leg up hugely high. So it's a good one to do as a practice, just to open up those hips as a hip opener. Okay, a few more reps here. Let's change sides now. Good job. You'll probably find one side is tighter than the other as well. That's totally normal. A couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Flip it over for the leg raises. So now, no excuses. If you're lying in bed and you don't feel like working out, you can do this right from your bed now. All right, as we're going up and down, those leg raises, remember not hitting the ground. And your hands where you want them to be can be next to you, if that's easier for you, or behind your head, whatever works. But again, we're not rushing this movement. We want to focus on engaging all those muscles. 15 seconds, so keep going, power through. That's it. 3, 2, 1, all right. Stretch it out, stretch those abs out. We're getting ready for the bicycle crunches to finish it off strongly. Hands just behind our ears. And let's go. Get that leg fully extended as you're pushing it out. Lifting up to touch the knee or to go past it if you can. But focus on working the side of your stomach each time. 20 seconds, we're almost there, guys. That's it. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good job.
Hey,
Good job!
just to let you know, we're not all sitting around. Glenn's actually doing.
He was actually working
he's
out,
lifting
yeah.
weights. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of us were just sitting around
Just like doing shoulder presses for 45 seconds.
with your same set timing.
Yeah.
Nice, good. That was like a lazy boy workout.
Definitely
Hashtag.
nothing lazy about any of
Although
y'all
I
working
do
out.
want to try the lazy girl workout though. That's really good for the abs.
Yeah, I will try that
Yeah.
as well. And I like the 45-second on, 15-second off
Yep.
because it's very manageable.
And we all
It's
want
good.
your abs.
Yes.
Really?
We
I
want Rockstar abs.
I want your arms too. Got Rockstar arms.
Then you must use those dumbbells.
That was so heavy.
That's too heavy. That's too heavy. So Natalie, okay, we've spoken about dietitians, nutritionists, and running coaches. What other kind of coaches are there?
Well, there was dating coaches that people were using to meet a lot of their lives.
Yes, she wants one.
Yeah.
Matchmakers.
Matchmakers, but there's also friendship coaches now. So, they're providing guidance about breaking up with friends and who's on your inner circle. So, the average person has 5 or fewer loved ones and 15 good friends and 50 friends in their broader circle. So, the friendship coaches are telling you who should be in your inner circle, who you should get rid of. So watch out if you're dumped by a good friend of yours soon.
You know what? Friendship coaches. I think we can all be qualified as friendship coaches. I want to start charging some money for that.
I wouldn't qualify. I would hire one.
Yeah, but anyone can qualify. I'll just tell you, that person's no good for you.
That's true.
Pay me $50.
From a third person perspective, it's easy to tell.
Right? Yes, it
I
is.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, so Angel feels she can be a friendship coach.
I can be a coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
Why?
there's no qualifications.
Exactly.
There's that, and there's also another guy in LA who is now a party coach. So,
That's a thing
So-
because parties are so big in LA.
It's just called a party organizer.
Party coach. So his idea is that he's helping people live these epic lives without relying on alcohol or substances.
I
so
love
he's
that.
teaching you how to party without relying on those things.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's
okay.
good.
I wouldn't pay him.
That's a detox coach.
That's not a party.
That's a rehab center.
Oh my god.
Look at us.
Okay.
shooting all these careers down.
We never needed these. These are made up careers.
Yeah, exactly.
But so creative though.
Very creative. Very, very
Trust the
creative.
Americans.
So traffic.
45 seconds.
Coming up. And then one last talk set.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll talk about coaches.
Maybe the best way to find them because they don't have to be local anymore, huh?
No.
And I also wanted to ask you, but maybe on air, about the real coaches versus those app coaches.
Oh, right.
You
Real
have,
life.
you have an app
Yeah.
too, right?
Why don't we touch on
Yes.
that?
live
and just
coaches.
That. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll close.
Cause I used to be young. Kiss 92 traffic.
The BKE towards the PIE, a vehicle broken down after Dairy Farm Road entrance. SLE towards the CTE, an accident before Woodlands Avenue 12 exit. Congestion is to the BKE entrance. Avoid lanes 1 and 2. PIE towards Changi, a vehicle broken down at Lornie Road. Lornie Road is closed. That's the Lornie Road exit is closed. So if you use that on a regular basis, you're going to have to think up an alternative route today. AYE towards the MCE, an obstacle on the road. This is after Jurong Town Hall entrance. Stay within the speed limit, please. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Do they say what obstacle it is?
No, it's just an obstacle on the road.
Just curious. We are with Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning. Good morning.
Very good workout today, I have to say.
Yeah, and it's great to have you in the studio on Mondays, or at least on Facebook and YouTube, in case you're listening on air, you missed it, you want to do a workout with Natalie. We have them every Monday, and you can catch them up on Kiss 92 FM on Facebook and YouTube. But I wanted to ask, because we're talking about coaches, having a personal trainer, like I have a personal trainer, but there are a lot of apps these days, and people lean on the apps if they can't afford a personal trainer. And you have an app, right, Natalie, as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think you're exactly to your point. People can't all afford a personal trainer. So an app's a really good way to get some programming without it costing a fortune. And maybe if you're just entering fitness, it's a good way. But obviously having a one-on-one coach to correct your form, to motivate you, to keep you on the hook is the ultimate. But, maybe it's about getting a few friends together and sharing it as well, and sharing a session as an option. So if you've done the app thing and you feel like you need some more, join a group, get some friends together and go and do that.
And some gyms have that as well, right? You can do like group sessions with one trainer.
Yes.
Some gyms. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Yeah, because I was at the gym with my trainer, because the condo I stay at has a gym.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this kid that came in. He was probably like 16 or 17. And he was like, going full at it for like the whole hour that we were doing it. And then when he left, I looked at my trainer and he was like, he did everything wrong. Like everything wrong.
Wow.
So you could be putting in the work and the time, but if your posture isn't right, and that's one of the biggest things for me, because I used to train as a gymnast, knowing that, and I'm older now, if I do it wrong, I could really injure myself, you know? So having a personal trainer, I think, even if you do it one time to like learn what it is you're doing or the right positions and stuff so you don't hurt yourself, I think is so beneficial and
You
worth
can
the
be
money.
independent and safe in future.
Exactly.
But not all trainers are legit or good for you, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's back to check credentials, check who they've trained and watch their form as well. Because a lot of the time, especially if you're on Instagram or something and watching some workouts, some of the form is absolutely terrible. So if you're picking up that it's bad form, then you really don't want to follow them and do their workout, because they're not giving you the right cues around what to engage, what to be focused on, how to exercise.
Yeah.
Basically, just go and download Natalie's app.
Why not?
What's the app called?
Rockstar Fit.
Rockstar Fit. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nat, for joining us this morning.
Thanks, guys. Go and get motivated. Get yourself a coach. Get out there. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Have a healthy week ahead, Nat. We'll see you next
Yeah.
Monday. Bye-bye. Okay, up next, we've got the senior transport correspondent from the Straits Times, Nian Tjoe, is already in the studio, and we'll be talking about the COE prices.
Going up again.
Meantime, here's Sean Paul, Temperature on Kiss 92.
And
It's
I-
getting hot, hot.
I like how Nian Tjoe's eyes went up. He's like, "Where on Lornie is closed?"
He was like, yeah,
he's still
didn't
trying
know.
to figure it out.
Then ask the
Lonnie
traffic
exit.
CEO. Traffic CEO, which part?
Lonnie exit.
Lawn.
From where? The CT. No.
Which direction?
Okay, it is Lonnie.
He don't know,
exit.
never
No.
see.
No, I did. I mentioned it just now. It's just that I can't remember every single one.
Bring his microphone's not on.
Okay.
Is it on
Towards
now? Okay.
Changi.
Yeah.
Towards-
So if you're Lonnie this way heading towards Queensway, that Lonnie exit. If you're heading towards Queensway,
Yeah.
the Lonnie exit, that's the one that's going to kill you. The one going towards Changi is closed.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
closed off.
All right. COEs, $152,000.
Gee Louise.
Yes. I
Yes.
can't hear anything here.
You can't hear it louder. Your
No,
thing
it
is
might
not-
be the...
It could be the connection on the.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Test, test, test.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
$152,000.
Yeah.
Next year will be $200,000.
Hey, Choi.
Well, 2 weeks ago you came, it was 144.
Yeah.
And then the week before that was 137 or something. So it's
Oh
gone
my
up like
goodness.
almost 20,000 in 3 weeks or so.
Yeah. So I think it was more every 2 weeks we get this significant increase.
Yeah.
But when you look back to 2021 numbers, we practically are having double the price.
Yeah.
The price is double, and that's scary because nothing else has doubled. quite like that, right? Yeah.
So you wrote an article on LinkedIn
Yes.
with Christopher.
Yeah, it was a recap of what we published on Saturday.
Okay.
So it was kind of like putting together where we are and a little bit of what's next. And
Oh no, what's next?
yes, it is a oh no, because if nothing change, right, we're gonna be looking at this number. Yes, we can say 200 in a very, I mean, it feels a bit casual, but if and when that happens, I mean, it's pretty scary, right? Because it has all this impact that rolls not just in new cars. Not everybody needs a new car or need a car even, but it really impacts your cost of living, because everyone else will in some way be affected by this higher COE.
Yeah.
I like what Nian Tjoe has written in this article. It goes, FYI, car COE premiums today are double of what they were in 2021. What else has doubled in that amount in under 2 years? Not my MEPOC and certainly not my pay.
That's true. Not the size of the meatball or the price of the meatball.
No.
Yeah.
But that is so there's no way that it's ever going to come down, because we were talking about that the last time you were here, and how this demand keeps getting met, therefore it keeps going up.
I think it's two things. I mean, we've been told, right? We've been preached that it's a demand and supply issue. Supply is very limited. There's a lot of demand, but it's also there is this forecast that we will have more COEs coming in the coming months.
Okay, Nian Tjoe, we'll go on air and we'll just touch on the intro a little bit again.
Okay.
Here we go. Sean Paul with Temperature right here on Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place. How apt, because things are heating up as far as the COE prices are concerned. It is now 152,000 for cars 1600cc and above.
Yes,
The open
more powerful
category.
ones. In the open category, yes.
Yes. So Nian Tjoe, today we're talking about a LinkedIn post that you put up based on the article about the ripple effects of high COE prices beyond driving up the cost of new cars.
Yes. So, I mean, we've been talking about car prices going up because of COE, so that's the natural thing. But if you just follow the money, as it were, right, it's used cars, it's also the way that we're going to pay for transport. So we're on and off, we're always talking about how we're getting around on ride hailing. And think about it, you're sitting in a car, right? That costs money. And the one possible effect of this higher cost is that the drivers will have to pay more for rent. To rent those cars. And I mean, for the story, we talked to some drivers who said, it's getting really difficult. I mean, you're working much harder now than they did a year ago to keep the car and pay for the rest of it, like your fuel costs and whatnot. And this one likely outcome is, look, why am I sweating for it? Let me do something else. And remember, also not so long ago, we've been talking about how we're running out of, it's getting harder to get taxi, harder to get ride-hailing. Well, we could almost say that COE's fault as well.
Yeah.
It is related.
Because they can't afford to pay for the cars anymore as well, because the rental goes up, right?
It doesn't even make sense to them, because the profit or their take home is getting less and less.
Yes.
It doesn't
The
translate.
same amount of work.
Yeah.
And if we take that and say, okay, maybe that's a little bit too extreme, right? I'm being pessimistic. But now, if the cost of your day of running your business, being a driver, is this much, and you're gonna pick and choose, you're gonna cherry pick for the highest fare so that it's worth your while getting out there. And if you run down this line, then coming back to it, who's paying for it then? Commuters, right?
Yep.
Which is you and I. So it all comes in together. It's all really tightly wound up, and this system is now, I wouldn't say it's at breaking point, but there's definitely a lot of tension.
Yeah. But on a personal level, let's say, for people who are looking to purchase a car right now, it might not necessarily be a bad thing if COE prices continue to go up, right? Because let's say I want to buy a car right now.
Yeah.
Okay, a brand new car. And the COE is 152,000. I better buy now before the COE goes up to, let's say, $200,000.
Is that FOMO
But that
now?
mentality is
Yeah,
what's
is that
pushing it
FOMO?
up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but I mean, that's the way it is, right? Because I think most Singaporeans will buy cars no matter how much the price goes up.
Do you
There
think
will be
this-
people who will buy cars.
But do you think this stops people from buying out of want and now buying because they need?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does this really deter people? The price?
I think the price it's about affordability, right? And fundamentally, to me, I mean, after the article went out, we really had a lot of mails coming in, going like, everybody have a suggestion, have an angle to it, right? And you go, but if fundamentally we can afford it, because if you think in terms of monthly installments, you stretch it for longer, then maybe you would. Yeah, but the fear here is that prices will not stay this way.
Right.
We're all willing it that way, at least. It won't stay this way. Yeah.
I just think that the possibility of it going up is much higher than it coming down anytime soon.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Based on the curve so far.
So I say, go on and buy your cars right now before prices go up even more.
I don't know. I look at entry levels of some Korean cars, and it's crazy. Your entry level, and you're a blink away from $200,000.
Yeah.
Entry level for a car.
But it's okay. I mean, before it goes up even more, I say go forth and buy.
Okay.
Ouch.
Keep on buying.
The Big Show. Kiss 92.
Okay.
I guess if you have the money, lah.
Yeah, this is coming
Everybody
from
has
someone
money here in Singapore.
But that's not
That's
true.
not true, Glenn. This is not true.
And are we making that the divide between the people that can buy cars and the people that are buying cars to survive?
Yeah, so it's the haves
Are
and the
we-
have-nots anymore.
Yeah, are we
now.
pushing that envelope even further with this?
I think here there is actually a bit of a parallel to what we see in properties, which is that if you are going in fresh, you don't have a property to sell to so-called make a profit, then you're not going to be able to get into the market to start this journey, right? So similarly, you can almost make the case for car ownership. Now, I'm using the word ownership as opposed to renting, right?
Yeah.
So ownership, if you have a car now, you go out there and say, I want to buy a newer one or a new one, right? Then there's this opportunity where you can get a better deal, and that would be your leverage for the new.
So
car.
you mentioned when this article went out, you had a lot of mail come in.
Yes.
Everyone's got a solution. What were some of the crazy solutions that you heard?
Boycott.
Boycott what? Buying cars?
Yes.
Okay, what else?
There's those that stop dealers from bidding. There is commercial COEs. But I think we put that aside, right? I'm thinking, what can you do if you, like Glenn was pointing out, you want to buy a car now, right? And this might be a bit contrarian, but if I just frame it this way, we can agree that the majority of COEs are bidded by, yes, you have your commercial interests, right? Companies, they are the fleet operators. Then there are the dealerships that are selling cars. We talk about how even the entry-level model and what have you, there's that big chunk, right? And if I kind of believe Glenn as well that COE is going to go up, right? Cars are sold out there with a package price. So it means that if you go into a deal, you get a good deal that you think that, okay, this is my pain threshold. I won't say now or never, but you really want that car. Lock it in with that new car price. This is probably a safer bet than to say, I'm going to take a punt and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because the dealer has already says that, and in earlier reports, we've always talked about it, that when the year-end race, right, this rally where the dealers need to hit the numbers. So they're going to throw everything, kitchen sink, and I don't know, and with a detergent. They're going to throw it all in, that you're going to get a good deal, the best they can, so that get you into the car.
So when you say best deal, are they doing a lot of add-ons? You know what I mean? Like
Perks.
purchase with purchase kind of thing, just to get people to buy cars?
That's what he's saying,
now?
right? With the dishwasher and
I think I stretch that too far. And I'm like, I think fundamentally is what I'm talking about is that number that you're paying for the car. I mean, I can give you an air freshener or not, but I just want the car, right? Yeah, so I'm saying that you will get, if COE is now at whatever number it is, we have 150, we have 104 for the smaller cars. Well, even that entry level car that you're paying for includes this figure, and if the COE continues to balloon, well, okay, for that new car buyer at least I need to qualify.
But if we're looking at all these wonderful perks that you get, right, that people are throwing in, that's what makes something like Cars at Expo so exciting, right?
Yeah, I think the dealers would want to do the deals there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is. Put it this way: the dealers are actually not that much better than us in terms of determining, because we're all in this big wave, right?
No one can predict, right?
You're almost a price taker, because if we believe that there are all these forces that are actually having this demand, but their job is to get the car on the road. To get the car on the road, you have to buy it.
Right.
So that means that in an event like Cars at Expo, these big events, they would push much harder than at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they got to find their way in, right?
Yeah, which is this weekend.
It
We're
is.
going to be there, and I'm sure the best deals will be available for everyone.
More than 30 brands.
More than 30 brands.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at
Yeah.
Singapore Expo Hall 4B and 5. We'll all be there with you.
I'm excited. I want to go around
this
with
will
our.
This will be my first
Kiss
The Car
92
Expo.
listeners. Yeah?
It'll be
Oh,
my
really?
first one. Yeah, it'll be my first one.
Oh, my
So I'm
God.
excited. Yeah.
I
for this
love the Cars Expo.
weekend. The Car Expo this weekend.
Yeah, so we're going to be there from 10 a.m. actually.
10 a.m. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Okay.
Okay, what else do we have?
Well, I mean, we were talking about the fact that some of these, the price of public transport may go up as a result of increasing COE prices.
I think more on the point-to-point transport. So we're talking about taxis, we're talking about private hire cars.
But even that,
Yeah.
I mean, people might complain for a little bit at the start,
Yep.
but people have no choice, but
Adapt.
right?
Yeah.
They'll just have to go along with it after a while.
I think another story, maybe away from the immediate, the this topic of how much it costs. Another story that we also ran was from my colleague Christopher Tan, who was talking about ideas on why do we even have this system, which is about congestion, right? We want to alleviate or not have as much congestion. And
We'll do that on air.
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll do that
next one. Yeah, and then we'll have to close.
Wasn't that the ERP?
Oh yeah.
California girls, man. I really wish you all could be California girls.
Katy Perry featuring Snoop Dogg, California Girls, right here on Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place. We have with us the senior transport correspondent from the Straits Times, Nian Tjoe, with us. We've covered, the fact that the COE prices, will
Stay high.
just continue to go up. I don't know when it's going to stop. Do you think it will hit 200,000?
Choi.
I'm in no hurry for that to happen.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is.
I don't think any one of us is, right? But can you imagine if it really does hit 200,000?
Absolutely insane.
We all thought it wouldn't even hit 150,000 this year, but it's
Yeah.
already 152,000 right now.
I mean, if you look at properties as well, that's finally going down now.
Slowly, but
Very
not
slowly.
really. Yeah, but we were talking about the COE actually being out there to deter. Not deter, but to
Control.
manage and control the number of cars on the road.
Yes.
And the ERP as well.
Yep. So the COE, we tend to think that that is the end all for all the measures, right? But fundamentally, it's about the vehicle quota system, and on that, it's about congestion. Or we don't want to be ending up spending our days in gridlock, right? So another article that we ran on Saturday was by my colleague, the real senior, because he's older. The more senior transport correspondent, Christopher Tan, which was, it was to me, it really put in some ideas, or at least just like, hey, watch out and think about it. One of the things, of course, there's been talked on and off is about ERP. So ERP is about use, so pay as you use, right? We've been told earlier on when this idea was first mooted on the ERP 2.0 is that you're going to be able to, do away with gantries because every time we get on the road, we know the cars are being moved.
And the distance as well,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
I think it brings a lot of more equity because when I use, I pay. Another idea is actually talking about congestion is that there might be roads that you can reverse the direction. I mean that one was like pretty cool, right? Imagine like when you're going up on the PIA and go like, why is the other way? It's always so empty and all like just crawling along. Imagine if part of the other side is going the same way as you. We could really increase the throughput.
For sure, that's an interesting one.
I imagine that implementing will be something else.
Yeah.
But the potential benefits are there.
Wow, okay. Just like how they reverse the escalators sometimes.
Yes.
Same reason, because of the crowd direction.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense. It's just like how are we going to go about doing it and getting drivers and just road users to be acclimatized.
Yeah.
Cool ideas.
Okay, well, Nian Tjoe, thank you very much. As always, very enlightening. And, maybe this coming weekend at
see you there.
the Cars Expo, all right? You come down and we just walk around. I mean,
Sure.
I love, car shows and events like that. It's like, I just love cars.
Yes.
And I think many people love cars. And I think many people are
Open
going to
doors,
buy
closed
cars.
doors, smell the
weekend.
cars.
Yeah, right.
That brand new
exactly.
car
Yes.
smell.
Yeah.
New
Oh,
car
love
smell.
it.
Can't get it online.
Love it.
All right, we've been speaking to Nian Tjoe, Senior Transport Correspondent at the Straits Times. We'll see you next Monday. Nian Tjoe.
Glenn, Angel, and the Flying Dutchman.